Hello, good afternoon. My name's David from Every Success Driving School of Motoring. Today's subject is roundabout. What is a roundabout? Basically, a roundabout, all it is a concrete in the island with like dirt in the middle, with flowers in the middle. Sometimes it could be like that of the road, and you drive around it, or sometimes it could be an island or a bit of paint on the road in a big circle. So how do we know a roundabout is there in the first place? So what you want to do is look for a triangle sign with a white background with three black arrows in there. That'll tell you there's a roundabout on approach. If it's a mini roundabout, you see a blue black background with three white arrows, and it's literally they're all pointing to the right to say that's the direction you go around to the roundabout right lane. But I'm going to explain everything to you guys in a minute. Okay, so basically, if you're going to turn left, use your MSPSLs as you would, just like what you did more than likely on your last lesson, like you would for a crossroad. So you check your mirrors on the approach. Let's say the roundabout is roughly about 12 car lengths away, roughly. Start to check your mirrors from there. And then roughly just about 6 car lengths just before, make sure there's no junction before. And then signal left, position it into the left lane, unless road markings tells you otherwise. And then reduce speed. Now, so the speed, let's say it's like 3 car lengths roughly before you reach to the end of the roundabout. Okay, if it's an open junction roundabout, if you can clearly see there's no one on the roundabout, that speed you want roughly between 10 and 15 miles per hour. You want it to be, and then as you get closer, look to your right. Okay, if you can see cars there, stop first at the giveaway line. Okay, you see single broken white lines there. That means you must give way to traffic already on the roundabout who's coming around. Okay, or or okay, already on the roundabout. So now if you're the second vehicle, the first vehicle might go. So try not to go straight away with them because they may stop and it may cause a rear end collision. And then how do you know when to go if you're going to turn left? So what you're looking for to your right, you want a vehicle to be at 3 o'clock on your right and they're signaling to go left. They're going into the road what you just coming out. So that you want to use that car as a blocker and then stop. Okay, that's it for your left turn. Now, if you're going to go ahead at a roundabout and you're not allowed to use the left lane, what you have to do, just follow what the road marking says on the floor. And let's say there's only 2 lanes. What you must do is position to the right, look to your right for a blocker. You need, as a reminder, you need your blocker to be at at 3 o'clock, and then go. And then once you pass your first exit, mirror signal left, exit left, then keep to the right. Then when it's safe, you come back. You come back to the left. That's what you do if you wasn't allowed to use the left lane. But remember, the main thing is if you was turning left and there's no road markings, and the lane is wide, treat it as 2 lanes. So now, if you're going to turn right, okay, use your same MSPSL as you if you can go. So reduce speed, select second gear. Okay, look to your right, look for your blocker to be at 3 o'clock. If you can go, because you got a blocker or it's clear, go into the roundabout. You want your speed to be no more than between 10 to 15 miles per hour. So you've got safe control on the roundabout and keep to the right. And then once you pass your first exit, start checking your center mirror, near side mirror. And then once your front vehicle is level, just past the second road, signal left. And then you want to position to the left. But before you position to the left, make sure it's safe on the left. And then exit left in the left-hand lane, and then make progress and achieve the speed limit if it's safe to do so. If you're going to do a U-turn, on the roundabout, you'd use the same procedure as you would for the right turn. Okay. Now with mini roundabouts, try to remember getting stuck. Some mini roundabouts, they're so small, it's almost impossible not to drive over the mini roundabout. So remember, with mini roundabouts, if it's raised like with a hump on it, you've got to make every effort to go around it. Because if you've got a long vehicle, it's going to be almost impossible to go around it. If you've got a standard sized vehicle, make every effort to go around it. And when you're going ahead, remember, you don't need to go around it fully. If it's a really small roundabout, small mini roundabout, you can literally straight line it, but not that much. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put into practice what I say. Okay, so watch me now, do my 6-point checks. Now I'm going to give a signal, because there's a lorry right literally next to me, literally right level with me, with his back end there. So I'm creeping out. While you see it, I'm going this slow. Don't trust him. The white light's on. Now cancel signal. End of the road, going to turn right. Check my mirror, signal right. Give the pedestrian loads of space. Literally loads of space. This is what you want to do on your test. Give the pedestrian loads of space. Make it look obvious to the examiner that you're giving way to the pedestrian. There's another lady coming on my left, an elderly lady. So I'm going to literally stop here. And 2 more pedestrians on my left. Just let them go. So now I'm going to go to the giveaway line. Now look for a safe distance. When I go onto this road, there's going to be a roundabout there straight away. There is. You will see the sign. And now I'm going to go now. And remember, with the roundabouts, you see the names on them in the direction, what you need to go to, and numbers like example. Here, Signum is the A213. It's the A213, and it's to the left. And then sometimes you may see the names on the floor as well, pointing in the direction where you want to go. So here now at the roundabout, I'm going to turn left. So I check my mirrors now. I'm going to signal left. Check all my mirrors to overtake this bus. Signal left. Just keep my eye on this bus because it's on my left. I'm literally looking at the driver. I'm looking to see if he's signaling right to pull away. I'm still making contact with him. He's not moving away. It's safe. Look to the left. Now position all the way to the left. Now I'm second gear. Look to the right. There's no one there, so you can keep going. And now keep to the left. Look to the left. And zebra crossing, like I said to you, reduce speed a bit. Pedestrians are there. Cancel the signal. There's a pedestrian here on my left. So I'm going to stop. She may not even cross. So now I continue. She didn't cross. Okay, you got to be careful. You just never know. So now I make progress. So now in the distance, you see the mini roundabout, what I said to you. So, and the warning sign of a roundabout. So I'm going to turn left. Check my mirrors now. Signal left. Position as I am. Reduce speed. Look to the right. Look to the left. There's pedestrians on my left. I can't go. So I can go now, because when you look on the dash cam, there's no one on my right, and ahead they're not turning right. So if the pedestrian wasn't crossing, I could have kept going. But just for the fact that they're there, I couldn't keep going. So I'm going to take the next road on the left. Check my mirror, signal left, reduce speed, look into the junction, make sure it's safe, gently brake, and now I'd make progress into the road a bit, and then speed up a bit. So I'm going to do that again at the junction, just to give you a bit of understanding what to do. So end of the road, I'm going to turn left. So check my mirrors now, signal left. I can see a pedestrian there, so be prepared to slow down. I'm going to stop. So I'm going to stop roughly about here, let the pedestrian go. There you go. Lo and behold, there's more. Remember, give them plenty of space. Plenty of space. Make it easy peasy lemon squeezy. Make it easy. Now, look to my right. It's safe and make progress. Look at the sign there. So I'm going to turn left again. So now check my mirrors. Signal left. Zebra crossing is clear. Look to my right. It's clear on my right. Look into the road I'm going into. No one's there. Now make progress. counter the signal. Reduce speed a bit because the workers might be behind this van here on the left. Now I make progress. Now, left hand bend, position to the center so I can see. Warning sign of roundabout and a mini roundabout. I'm going to turn left again. Check my mirrors now. Signal left. Now, if you can see to the right, there's a car there. But because the head is going straight, they're my blockers. So now I can keep going. Look into the road I'm turning into. Exactly like that. That's how you want it. So I'm going to stop here for oncoming vehicle. Because as you can see, as you can see, in that situation just there, okay, I didn't need to give way to the road on my right because I had a blocker from 12 o'clock. I had a blocker from 12 o'clock, so I'm allowed to keep going. So remember, that's where your blocker must be. Your blocker must be there. So I'm going to do that one more time for the last time for the left turn. So end of the road, I'm going to turn left. Check my mirrors now. Signal left. Look out for pedestrians again. I can see pedestrians to the left. I'm going to give them plenty of space and distance and stop there. They thank me. I thank them by also keeping my hands on the steering, but give them plenty of space and let them cross fully. And now I go. You never know, the child may run back. You say from my right, and now make progress. So at the roundabout, I'm going to turn left again. So mirror signal left. You think you can do that by yourself, David? Oh yeah. I must say, you're a good teacher, Paul. You're a good teacher. I must say, I think I could do that. Because the first time you taught me through it, the second time you prompt me, I look to my right, there's no one there, so I can go. Yeah, so I think I'm confident to do that. Okay, that's good. So what we're going to do again now, David, is go ahead at the roundabout. So I will talk you through what to do, okay? Okay, thank you, Paul. So remember, I'm just role playing why I'm saying Paul. There's no one else in the car with me. I'm going to turn left. Mirror signal left. Reduce speed. Select second gear. Look to my right. I can see there's no one there. And now a vehicle just arrived on my right, but he's turning left. So we're safe to go. That junction, where I was turning left, it's literally open, as you can see on the camera, because there's some fence there, so you can see an easy 2 to 3 car lengths before the roundabout. You literally can. You literally can see easy. So remember, some roundabouts is a closed junction. When they're closed junctions, remember, closed junction means you can't see before you get to the end of the road. If you can't see, just stop and then just put it in first gear. So end of road, turn left. Mirror signal left. Watch out for pedestrian. Gently brake, clutch down, select first gear. No one's there. Look to the right, see if I can keep going. No, I can't keep going. I can go after this first vehicle on my left. So David, I'm going to tell you what to do for this roundabout to go ahead. So we'll check our mirrors. Position to the left. We're going to keep to the left now. It's one lane, but 2 cars can fit. Scan the zebra crossing. It's clear. Keep the crossing open. Look to your right, David. The cars are turning left. Now keep going. Now keep to the left, David. Keep to the left. This position. Excellent. Once you get to this yellow bollard, mirrors. Now signal left, David. Look into the junction where you're going. It's safe. Now zebra crossing is cleared. And now make progress. How was that, David? Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, that's alright. I like that. Can we do that again? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I should. So now, David, tell me what you're going to do. So what I'm going to do is, I'm looking at the road. I'm going to check my mirrors, position to the left, because there's no need to give a signal on the approach, so that way it's not misleading. Next road on the left. Mirror signal left now. Reduce speed. Second gear. Look into the road, make sure it's safe. Yeah, so always remember, no need to give a signal on approach when you're going ahead, because otherwise it would be literally misleading. It would be. Okay, but you want a signal after you pass your first exit. So I'm going to take the next road on the left. And remember, watch out for people pulling out on the roundabout on purpose or by accident, because they may misjudge your speed and distance. They may. You just never know. You never know. Because people are always rushing or they're making mistakes. But remember, stay nice and calm. Stay nice and calm. So now, this is the same mini roundabout from before, but it's just at a different direction. So now, at the mini roundabout, I'm going to turn left. So I'll check my mirrors now. And now signal left. Position to the left. Gently brake. Clutch down. Now it's a close junction from here. I can't see to the right. So I creep, lean forward, look to the right. It's safe. And look left. Watch out for any pedestrians and make progress. So now I'm taking the same large roundabout, but from a different direction. I'm going to follow the roundabout ahead. Okay, and it's signposted to High Street. It's one lane. So even though it's one lane, treat it as two lanes because two vehicles can fit. As you can see here, they've literally just taken up the center of the lane when really they shouldn't. So when you're going ahead, you don't want to block anyone from turning right. Look at this vehicle in front of me. It's literally taking up the center, which is incorrect. So I'm going forward, and then this is where you want your position. I look to the right. Now I can go because the vehicle is turning left. Now on the roundabout, remember, keep to the left. Centre mirror now. Signal left after that first bollard. Look into the junction you're turning into, make sure it's safe. Scan the zebra crossing. It's literally safe. And I've cancelled the signal after I've used it. That's what you want to do. So how was that, David? Yeah, that's alright. You think you can do that by yourself on the third go? I will try. Turn left, mirror signal left. I will try. What do you mean you're gonna try, David? How do you think it went the first two times? I must say though, David, with your instructions, it was good. So what level do you think you can achieve on the third go? Yeah, a 5. Okay. So I'm gonna stop for this pedestrian or go really slow. Now I can go shoot on the island. But at the same time, I was checking my near side mirror. But what I would do though, David, I would watch you, and if the needs arises, I would intervene and help you. How do you feel about that? Yeah, that sounds good to me. You think it would be a doddle? No, I don't think it would be a doddle. It's gonna be a walk in the park. Mess about. Hey? Do what? So now, David, what we're going to do, end of the road, turn left, check my mirrors. Look what it says on the floor, David. So show me what we're going to do. Signal left, position to left, reduce speed. That's it, good. Well, you shouldn't be telling the pupil that, all that I'm saying about the speed, unless their speed on approach is fast, because you know already, they know how to do junctions, especially if you're teaching them roundabouts. Because they should be using all the skills and strategy what they've learned from moving off and stopping, approaching junctions, turn left or right, emerging at junctions and crossroads. So the roundabouts would be the next subject. Look into the road I'm turning into and steer. Now make progress and speed up to the speed limit. Left hand bend, position to the centre of the lane. Reduce speed here because I can't see round the bend. Anything could be around the bend, you just don't know. That's why that sign is there. Junction on right, vehicle pulling out, but I'm still at a safe distance. But I'm not making so much progress to gain on it. Offside mirror check before I position to the right. Now make progress. Okay, David, what I would like you to do now is follow the roundabout ahead. It's the second exit. Okay, I tried it by myself. So I'm not going to say a word. You're on your Jack Jones, okay, David? it's a split crossing. The ladies is here, so giving there plenty of space and distance. I'm keeping to the left. I can see a motorcyclist, Peter, on my left. That's okay. Looking to my right. Blocker. Now I can go. Make progress. There's traffic on the roundabout. And that's another thing. If there's traffic on the roundabout, if you need to stop about here, stop here. Male signal left now. Stop at that place where I said to you to stop. Okay? So that way you don't block the roundabout from other people if they wanted to turn right. So now they've crossed and now I can go. Cancel the signal. Now take the next road on the right. Check my mirrors, signal right. Look into the junction. Now I'm going to stop for these pedestrians. I'm watching them. They're looking at me. They're unsure what to do. They're going. She's unsure what to do. She's more frightened, the lady, because she got a toddler, I'm assuming. She's not moving, so I'm going to go. So remember, on your test, if they don't move, you're expected to go if they don't move. But the rule is you must stop for them. But she's just fearful, because when people see a driving the school car, they're assuming it's the pupils driving. It's only me, and she can see it's only me. But they're fearful because they know that pupils make mistakes. So she's fearful. So she don't want to go, regardless how long I'm waiting for her. She don't want to go. So now, but I must keep the flow of the traffic moving. So I can't just sit there forever. You got to do something about it. So at mini roundabout, going to turn right. Check my mirrors now. Signal right. It's an open junction here. So here, if ahead wants to turn right, okay. If they want to turn right, and you want to go ahead, okay. Or if you want to turn right, you must give them priority, okay, because they got priority over you. I'm looking to the right. There's only 2 vehicles on my right. There's one ahead, but it's on its approach, and the left is clear. Now I can keep going. So remember that vehicle now. Mirror signal left. So remember that vehicle was coming from ahead, because it's so far away. I'm not taking their priority, so I can keep going. So now this roundabout, David, I'd like you to turn right. Tell me what you're going to do, David. I'm going to mirror signal right, position to the right, reduce speed. Second gear if I can keep going. First gear if I stop. Blocker at 3 o'clock. Signal left after second exit. Okay. Mirror signal right to turn right. I'm going to. I'm positioned to the right. I'm looking to the right. I can keep going. The vehicle on my right is turning left. Now hug the roundabout. Keep to the right. So exit 1. Exit 2 on my left. Get to this ballast, center mirror, near side mirror. Now signal left. Look into the junction, make sure it's safe, because you can see loads of pedestrians here. Then stop. I'll leave the signal on to let them know behind that I'm definitely going into this exit. I'm in the exit fully, so now I've counted the signal. Next road on the left. Mirror signal left. Look into the junction. Give this lady loads of space. So what I'm going to do now is turn left at the end. So here, as you can see, if there's no road markings, remember, treat it like there is road markings and still come to a stop. Look out for cyclists coming from any direction or anyone. Okay. Now, end of the road, I'm going to turn left. Checking my mirrors now. Signal left. Now, obstruction on my right, there's a lorry. Literally can't see to the right. So what I'm going to have to do, look down the pavement, wind the window down. Creep out and peep. Creep and peep. Now it's safe, I can go. Now I'm going to turn right. You think you can do that by yourself, David? Yeah, I try it. So mirrors, signal right. I'm not going to block the crossing, just in case any pedestrian comes. There's no pedestrian nearby. Look to my right. vehicle on my right is turning left with no signal. So exit 1, exit 2. Now I'm going to keep to the right still. Exit 2, center mirror, near side mirror, signal left, look into the junction, make sure it's safe. Zebra crossing is clear, cancel the signal and make progress. So how do you think all that went then, David? Yeah, it went good. What would you grade it from 1 to 5? I'll give that what do you mean David? yeah, I must say you're right. That's a very strong 5. That's a strong 5 by ease. That's a strong 5. So now I'm going to take the next road on the left. Check my mirrors now. Signal left. Reduce speed. Second gear. Off the clutch before I turn. Look into the junction. And turn. This is how you want your turning speed to be. Now make progress. So now I'm going to do the roundabouts. I'm just going to do it just once because you see I've done it numerous times. So next road on left. Check my mirrors now. Signal left, position to left, reduce speed, second gear now, slowly off the clutch, look into the junction, make sure it's safe. Now make progress. Yeah, so you see me turn left at the mini roundabout and you see me gone ahead. Now I'm going to reduce speed here, time it so we both don't need to stop. So remember, it's all about timing, also scanning and planning. Now reduce speed here, mirrors. Now position to the left. They thanked me, so I'm checking all my mirrors now. Now I'm going to wait for oncoming vehicle. Yeah, so with a minute they're flashing, so I make sure it's for me, so I'm checking all around. Now I go. They're only pulling in because there's vehicles behind me, so they can't continue. Yeah, so you see me turn left already at the mini roundabout, and you see me going ahead. You haven't seen the right turn. So at the mini roundabout I'm going to turn right. Okay, so remember, so I'm going to check my mirrors, signal right. Make every effort to drive around it, not literally on it. Now I'm going to stop here for the pedestrian. And as a reminder, if you've got a long vehicle, you can't avoid it. Because it's a mini roundabout, you want to keep to the left. My right is not clear. I'm looking for a blocker. I'm looking in all directions to make sure it's safe before I go. All the vehicles on my right, you can see they're going straight on. But before I go, I just got to make sure my left doesn't take my priority. So I'm going to be prepared to slow down and stop. Now the first vehicle is turning right, the second one is turning left. So now I can go, look to the left and go. Go nice and slowly like this. Center mirror, signal left. With obviously the near side mirror, cancel the signal. That's what you want with how you want to deal with mini roundabouts. I'll do that one more time actually. Take next road on the left, mirror signal left. Look into the junction, make sure it's safe to continue. Now, make progress. It's very sunny today. Watch out for this car on the left in case it pulls out in front of me. I know the reverse light on, but it might go really wide. Just never know. So end of the road, we're going to turn left. So check all my mirrors. Signal left. Position to the left lane. Reduce speed, look to the right and left. Now creep out. Obstructions on my left, I can't see, so go slowly. There you go. Lo and behold, that's the reason why you want to go slowly. Now I make progress, but before I made progress I checked all my mirrors to make sure it's safe. I thank them, but I keep my hands on the steering. So what I'm going to do now, take this next road here on the left. Mirror signal left. I didn't really want this road, but because there's so much traffic ahead, it's going to hold me up, but this is fine. I'll take the mini roundabout from this direction. Mirrors before I position to the left. So the mini roundabout, I'm going to turn left. Check my mirrors now. Signal right. If you look to the right, look, you can clearly see it's an open junction. If it's safe, you're allowed to keep going. So no one's on my right, I'm going to keep going, but I'm in first gear now. Keep tight. Center mirror, near side mirror, signal left. Cancel the signal after I used it. And just the other thing is, remember the rule, okay? The rule is the same procedure what you would use for a large roundabout, you use for a mini roundabout. If you noticed, I signal left to exit the mini roundabout. Let me talk about this one first, the large one. If I need to turn right, check my mirrors, signal right, position to the right, look to the right, can't go. Now I can go, it's clear. Now I want the third exit, count the exit, exit 1, keep to the right, nice reduced speed but still making progress. Exit 2, look into the junction where I'm going to make sure it's safe. Centre mirror, near side mirror, signal left, look into the junction, there you go. Lo and behold, this is why you need to look into the junction, make sure it's safe. What you don't want to do is be flying into the junction like an eagle. That's the last thing you want to be doing. Flying into the junction like that, reduce speed for the pedestrian crossing the road, giving plenty of space, and the person going into the car. Offside mirror check, go wide so it's safe, and also keep the flow of the traffic moving. Yeah, so as you saw, like what I said in the video, literally that's what you want when you want to leave the mini roundabout. Give the signal for it. Literally give the signal, meaning the left signal, because that's the rule. If you look in the driving essential skill book or the highway code, it tells you signal left after you pass the exit after the exit you want to go into. It tells you so, it's definitive. But a lot of people don't do it. This is what I noticed, even with a lot of learners, they don't give that left signal. But it's definitive, because when I was learning to be a driving instructor, they say there's not enough time to give a left signal. And then as I got more experience, as time went on, I see it's not true. All it is all about timing. If you time it, you can give that left signal to leave the mini roundabout. If you speak to some examiners, or all of them, some won't probably mark you for not giving that left signal. Some would, because they say, because what some examiners would say to you is that that person doesn't know if you're going to do a U-turn. And as you can see with mini roundabouts like that, okay, you just wouldn't want to do a U-turn on a mini roundabout. I'm going to pull up here on the left, check my mirrors, signal left. Let's pull up here. On a mini roundabout like that, you just wouldn't want to pull up, do a U-turn on a mini roundabout like that. As you can see, you wouldn't be able to go continue in a full circle. It'd be literally impossible. It would be. You won't make it. You're going to find yourself reversing and have to go back round again in a circle. So, and it's wrong thing to do. But you can get some mini roundabouts that they're so big, okay, that yes, you can do a U-turn literally on them. You can. That's the end of the video. Thanks for listening. As you can see, it was easy as pie. It's always going to be a doddle to do any types of driving. It's all the main thing is just understanding. That's all it is. Gaining knowledge before you do it. So ideally I would say read up in the driving essential skill book first, or read the highway code so you know the rules and regulations, and then watch some videos on YouTube so you can understand what to do. Now some people say once an exit is past 12 o'clock, okay, it's classed as a right turn. They say in 12 o'clock rule. The question I ask, okay, if it is a rule, where can I find that rule? Because surely rules and regulations, there must be somewhere, and they've got to be somewhere. They've got to be somewhere. And I say in most cases, or some cases, yeah, that 12 o'clock rule can work. And shortly I'm going to bring you to a mini roundabout, but it's a slightly largish roundabout, but in between mini and large. And you're going to see what I mean about that 12 o'clock, what people say about that 12 o'clock. In that circumstances, it don't work. It literally doesn't work. Anyway, thanks for listening and watching. Please press the subscribe button, leave a comment, and press the notification button so you can get updates. Thanks for listening. other. Now this is a continuation on from do my 6 point check, obviously. In this road I'm going to turn right. Signal right for this vehicle on my left. Yeah, so this is a continuation for roundabouts in general. Now this is mainly for people what is said about what is literally said about the 12 o'clock rule, or said about the 12 o'clock rule. Now to me, some people can fail the driving test because of that 12 o'clock rule, meaning on the sign it clearly shows that if you're going to go ahead, that that the road it is ahead. The sign is pointing the direction where you need to go for ahead. It's clearly pointing that way. But the exit, what you're going to go into, is literally probably at about 1 o'clock. And because the exit is at 1 o'clock, some people will literally signal right to go into that exit because it's at 1 o'clock, or sometimes it might be in between 12 and 1. But it's clearly a right turn. The sign here, as you can see, is saying it's roundabout ahead, reduce speed. Look at this one, this sign, for example. I'm going to go ahead, the signpost for Beckerman, and this is the second exit. Right, that's past. And look at in the dash cam. As you can see it in the dash cam, that's easy. That's easy, like 1 o'clock or just past 1 o'clock. Look to my right, I'm going to go. I'm not signaling, by the way. Mirrors, signal left to say I'm exiting this the roundabout. Now, it begs the question now, what signal would anyone give for that roundabout? It's past 12 o'clock. It's literally past 12. It's literally past 12 o'clock it is. I didn't give a signal. I didn't give a signal for that junction on your approach, but signal to leave, and I approached it in the left-hand lane. But many people wouldn't, even down to some driving instructors or pupils or even people with full license. So when you see the sign, it's pointing, I will say, between 12 and 1, and then the actual road it's like it's in between 1 and 2. So it's slightly past 12 o'clock, the road sign is. On some roads, you literally got a straight line and it's telling you it's for ahead, but your actual road is at 1 o'clock. Your actual road is at 1 o'clock or in between 1 and 2. But people, checking all my mirrors, ambulances behind me, but a good distance behind. So I'm prepared to pull over and let the emergency vehicle go. Yeah, that's what some people would do. For a road like that, the ambulance is turned off. Yeah, so that's what some people literally do. They would. For dealing with a roundabout like that, because that's what some people say to them. I'm going to turn right, mirror signal right here. So you have to ask yourself, everybody's got to ask themselves, what is the right thing to do? And the only way that sort of thing for me can be cleared up, so there's no ambiguity. Gonna go pull up here on the left. Mirrors. No need to signal because there's no one around to benefit from it. The only way to clear that sort of thing up, so there's no ambiguity, is for governing bodies in the driving industry to sort that out. I don't want to call any names. To sort that out and put it in books. But sometimes even when it is in the book, you're still going to find you're going to get something in between. But at least if the guideline is there in a governing body recognized book, then at least you've got something to follow. So that way, it doesn't need to be an unwritten rule. So that 12 o'clock thing, that is literally an unwritten rule. It is that most people, or well, I don't know, I can't say most because haven't done any statistic to say that is most that people follow. But my argument is, like I say before, show me the rule. Show me the rule. If people want to say it as a guide, I accept it. I accept it if they say that you can use it as a guide. But to say it's a rule and you cannot find that rule, for me, it's literally nonsensical. But it can work. It can work. I must say that 12 o'clock, what people say 12 o'clock rule, it can work in some places, and that's it. Yeah, that's it really. Anyway, thanks for listening. Please like and subscribe, leave a comment, press the notification button, and have a great day. Arrivederci.